everyone, this is Sharon, the Night Owl Scrapper. Hello. I wanted to share with you today a mini album that I completed using a chipboard album that I received from Carol Ann, Logan's Crafty Mama. Hi Carol Ann, thank you. And also using the Olivia collection by Basic Grey. This is another baby album. Here's the baby album. And this album I wanted to dedicate it for the pictures of the actual birth of my daughter. And the title of this album is Cute Baby Emily. As you can see, the album spells out the word baby. So Cute Baby Emily is the title. And in the binding over here, what I did is I used the 3 binding rings that came with the album. And then I took some tulle, some white and also some light pink tulle, super light pink. Excuse me. And I tied them in bows and I put them in the binding like this. So that's that. I'm sorry, excuse me. Then I used some extra large eyelets in green over here. Then over here I used some of the, I guess these are, I don't know what they're called, but the flowers that come to match the collection. And also some of the rubber pieces that come in the collection that match the collection. Over here and over here you have 2 flowers from Sassafras that come, you know, with a little button. Some bling over here, some bling over here, and these flowers that you see over here are some puffy felt looking flowers. They're super soft that I got at the expo I went to last year in October, I believe, or November. And these are brads that come with the collection. So that's the first page, the letter B. I apologize. I don't know. My throat's bothering me a little. Then on the next page over here, I used on all the pages my Martha Stewart punch around the corner. I don't know if this is the doily one, but you know which one this is. You can find it at Michael's. It's it comes into the corner and the border, but I only use the border here in the binding of every page. Then over here I put some more bling, and over here is a woolly from the collection. It's like a felt piece. It's a flower. Then a sticker that says Heaven Sent, and it's flocked, and it came from, I believe it's Doodlebug, the manufacturer. Then over here in the second page, which is the letter A, I put some thickers over here. These are felt thickers that I got at Big Lots. And I accented some of the letters with some bling. I hope you can see that. Then I did over here or what I've been doing lately, which is that waterfall pocket looking thing. I don't know. I learned it from Catherine from Life on the Scrap Beach. And I put over here another one of those rubber. These are very dimensional. Let me flip it up so you can see. Very dimensional. Those are rubber embellishments that come to match the collection. Also some of the, I think they call them ribbon doilies. These are these, let me get them for you. They come like this, and they match the collection. I have some left. They come a ton in there. So I use that to accent that piece right there. And then you just flip everything up. You know how that goes. There's another one of the doilies, ribbon doilies. Then some spots for journaling, and then the pictures. So this is really all the pictures from the operating room. I had an emergency C-section. So that was that. That's when they first gave her to me, right there. And then more space for journaling, and another one of the doily pieces right there. So I could even put more pictures if I wanted to in there, but I want to leave it just like that. So then on this side, again, the background with the Martha Stewart punch right there. Then this is another one of the woolly pieces from the collection, and I like these because they come with little accents. Oops. It's not just the felt and the stitching, it's like buttons and bling. I really like that. Then there's some bling over here, and then a little piece of this sticker over here, which is a My Mind's Eye sticker. I cut it over here since it was going to be covered. Put a little bling there. And then put the other piece down here just to make it look cute. I don't know, I like how this accent over here looks. So, and then this is kind of like our first picture with her, but it's really not a portrait because the doctors are in here, so it's really not a family photo unless I chop it like this. So on this next page, I featured the first, the first real portrait that we had as a family, and I used this little first portrait sticker. It's from EK Success, and I got it from Carol Ann. Thanks, Carol Ann. And this is Webster's Pages Trim, which is light pink. Another one of the woolies from the collection. Another one of the rubber pieces from the collection. And these are really thick. So they're really nice. And then some of the more bling that I cut and then made it go like that. So that's the letter B. So that's how that layout looks like. And then on the other side over here, there is more bling, more of another one of those woolly pieces with the accents, and another one over here, a little flower, and then another one of those word stickers that are felt, I guess, not felt, flocked. Super, I love it. It's so soft. It says cuddle on there, and then these are like the first portraits of us with her by ourselves. So that's my husband and her, of course, and me and her. So that's that. That's the back side. And then on this side, I have again the Martha Stewart punch out in the green, so you can see it right there, and then one of the ribbon doilies right there that goes all the way to the top. This is a My Mind's Eye die cut piece that I cut, and I also put some, I don't know if you could tell, put some glossy accents on there because this has glitter, and the glitter in this collection it just falls off. It's everywhere. I think that for the Lost and Found #2, which they just came out and I'm in love with, they fixed it. So now the glitter is actually embedded in the paper, so it won't fall out. So that was a great improvement by My Mind's Eye, because I really love the collection, but I didn't like the fact that the glitter was everywhere. But I still love it anyway. So I used it on that. Another woolly over here, some more Webster's Pages, another one of the woolies over here, some bling. And then over here, this is an interesting thing that I came up with. It's a pocket, and it's made out of cardstock and some packaging from one of those Tim Holtz packaging. And then I have two tags in here. I don't know if you could tell. And I made like the pullouts using 2 circles and then using some of the Brat from the collection. And the reason why I used the packaging and I did it like this, it was because I wanted that when the tags were in the pocket that I would be able to see the picture when I open the page. So that's why I did it like that. And it was super simple. I just kind of figured it out. I don't know. But I really like how it turned out. And then, the first tag comes out like this. And then that's the other tag in there. And that's me and her. Look how tiny. Oh my goodness. And, there's spots for journaling, and if I want to write anything there or put a sticker or something, I could do it. And it won't interfere the fact that I can see this one. That's the other one. And, oh, I forgot to say, that's, a Brad from the collection. And the, the circle I used to make the pullout. And then this is the other tag. That's the first kiss I ever gave her. So cute. And then that's another Brad from the collection, if you could see. And then more space for journaling there. So that's what the pocket looks like. Ooh, don't look at me. That's what the pocket looks like. glued down. I took the corner punch of my punch around the corner, punch the corners there just so it would look pretty when these tags were in there. And then as you can see right here, that's the acetate piece and, you know, the pocket. Everything's glued down with red line tape. So then what you do is you just, you know, I just put the 2 tags and they go right in there. And you can still see the picture. So I thought that was cute. And I really liked how it turned out. It's very simple, very nice. And it featured that day. And that's just my stamp and some more of the border there. That's the back of the book. So that's it. I hope you liked it. I really had fun making it. It was fast, relatively fast, because it has very little real estate, so I had to kind of be, you know, not cram too many pictures on it, because this is relatively a small book. It's about, let me see, well, not really, it's 8.5 by 5, but, you know, because of the cutouts of the letters, it leaves very little space, you know, to put pictures. And I usually like to do pictures that are not smaller than this. You know, very few times I use little pictures like these. Very few times, but sometimes I do, and I thought this was a good, I just don't like too many of those little ones. I'd rather have them this big, of course, so it's easier for everybody to see. And that's it. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you next time. Bye.